So after seeing the new Mario Strikers game come out, I just want to quickly rant about the state of Nintendo games. I've been waiting for a new one since Mario Strikers Charge, which has been over 10 years. They finally make it, and it's a half-assed game slapped with an old $60 price tag, and with everyone immediately saying, well wait, there should be updates coming out. This isn't the full game. Just give it a few months. It seems this is becoming more and more the case and just the norm. And thank God for Smash Bros. And Mario Kart who don't follow this game plan. A $60 game shouldn't come out with you feeling like you gotta wait months for it to be worth the $60 they sold it for. Might as well wait a year for the game to be complete and then it's probably $20 cheaper. Smash Bros. And Mario Kart were $60 games with plenty of content that gave additional content for money, but in no way did you feel like you had to buy it because they already felt full. And the DLC only extended the game's lifespan and made it feel like a whole new game. Mario Strikers is so damn bland and offers so little content, it's not even funny. They really ruined my dream. Hey, make sure to play your tiny violins for me. Mario Strikers Charged had a lot of maps, and the maps they had so much character and elements that made each feel different. The Sand Tomb will make players slower, Thunder Island will take players out of the game for a few seconds if they get hit off the map, or a tractor hits them, and Fire Pit has players running for their lives if they make contact with the lava. Also, the maps actually had space. Yeah, get that right, surprise. You can actually move more than 2 feet. The maps have character, and the characters themselves had so much character. Diddy Kong was like a monk, and Daisy carried the game. No description or explanation needed there.
Yeah.
The sound effects and just the whole sound design as a whole was top tier, and the controls are fun enough that anyone can enjoy the game, pro or casual. The game had great captains and even better sidekicks. I loved Shy Guy's celebrations and loved his special move where he flies with a bullet bill to the goal.
Wow.
All these things are what made Strikers Strikers. And then we get this. You can just type the game on the search bar on YouTube and you'll see mainly negative reviews. Mario Party has everything going for it, and it goes back to its roots and ditches the dumbass cart mechanic.
Mamma mia!
But its characters are limited and one of the fewest in a game, and only has 5 boards. Everyone says it's a step in the right direction, but why should this be the case constantly for games? People keep paying $60 and expect them to add DLC in the future to make it worth the $60. If they add 3 more boards and 4 more characters, it would be perfect. But I will say, I still have lots of fun with a new Mario Party. It just frustrates me that it's only 5 boards. And, God forbid, if you hate one of the 5 boards, then you only got 4, so it's very limited. Also, please take out the warp blocks in Peach's birthday cake. It gets very annoying. It's just a race to whoever gets first to the item shop, so when they buy a star, then they can warp back with someone else. And then the person who gets warped is screwed, because I have to pay 10 coins to hit the seed. So yeah, it's a mess. Take out warp blocks, please. Games like Legend of Zelda are a shining example of great development. The game was originally planned to release in 2015, but got delayed so much that it released March 3rd, 2017. Yeah, 2 whole years later. The game was a masterpiece though, and was worth the wait, and felt way more than $60. It was truly a breath of fresh air.
Ha! Got him!
Yeah, how many times have you heard that said about the game? Hell, even the new Kirby and Pokemon games are amazing. Both were steps in the right direction, like everyone wants to say, right? And extremely fun. Kirby finally dived into the 3D scene and made for a fun experience. Even though the game was pretty easy, it was still a lot of fun. The achievements brought the difficulty range up, and Pokemon Arceus, it was one of the best surprises in so long. It's exactly the direction most of us wanted the games to go. Something fresh and not the same stale formula 50 games in for like 3 decades long. These are games that were worth $60, and any DLC given, it'd be the icing on the cake. These weren't games where immediately an hour in, I'm looking for leaks on free add-ons. These are games where you could put 20 hours in and you still have lots left to do, and not forcing yourself to keep playing for the sake of money. There's nothing worse than buying a $60 game and you only play for 5 hours and you're done with it. My big rant on these Nintendo games is just a lack of content, game getting rushed to be on the market, and just the terrible direction the IPs go. Mario Party finally went in the right direction, but why did it take so many games, so many past ones just to get here? Why was a cart mechanic ever brought, and how did it last as long as it did? I'm always curious if they allow big Nintendo YouTubers to actually try the games way in advance, not just like a week or something, or just talk to them as far as their ideas for the games go. I can only imagine, you telling these big YouTube channels, yeah, we're thinking of putting all 4 characters in the cart together and making linear maps so everyone makes the same move. YouTubers would probably just laugh, think it's a joke, until the company actually says, nah, we're actually really being serious. Same for Paper Mario. How many shitty Paper Mario games do we need to go keep getting until we go back to what made the 64 and GameCube ones just so great? Hell, even the Luigi Mansion games fell off. There's that fine line where you try to change up the formula so you keep it fresh, while not completely changing what made the game popular in the first place. This video is just a rant on some recent games that came out, and the new Strikers really killed me in the inside. Been waiting forever for a new one just to get this. It's not terrible, but it's not really all that good either. I just wanted a new Strikers and Sluggers game, but at this point, don't even bother making a new Sluggers. We then get Mario Golf. Can we stop making every Mario sport game but Strikers and Sluggers? There are only 2 that people want, not golf and tennis. Please stop dodging them. I luckily still have my Wii U, so I can still play the old Strikers and Sluggers, but it's a shame that they finally make a new one just to disappoint everyone. And don't get me wrong, Nintendo has put out some amazing games on the Switch like Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Smash Ultimate, Pokemon Arceus, but man, do they drop the ball in a lot of games with so much hype and just kill the IPs. I'd make a review and thoughts on the new Strikers game, but it would be too negative and just biased since I played the old Strikers games. I feel if you went into the new Strikers game and never played the past 2, you might like this one a little more. But even if you are new to the game, it's still bare bones. These are just my opinions, and if you love the new Strikers game or all the Nintendo games put out, good for you. I normally wait for games to come out and then watch and read reviews, so I don't lose $60 for a half-assed baked game. But Strikers was an exception because I was that excited. And man, do I regret that. And don't worry, I still do anime content, and Attack on Titan, obviously, that was my big one too. Just been a lot going on, and to be honest, I made this video after Adobe hit me with $230 of an auto transaction for another year subscription. I mean, I was probably going to make it, but it just hit me out of nowhere. Made me vomit seeing my bank account $230 less. Anyways, please leave a like and subscribe so I can get to 1,000 subscribers, and so then I could sell out and make pennies on monetization.